Okay, so can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
So before we proceed to the the main topic today, which is the last topic, I have to change this one. Week 11. This is already the last module, module 5, basic measurement theory. So I just would like to ask if you guys have a question so far, starting from week 5 up to week 10.
Wala naman po, sir.
What about the others? If none, can you guys give me a quick thumbs up? Okay, it's good. But what about this one? The 15th lab. Are you guys able to do it properly? Are you guys able to, find the, because as of now, there is only one who submitted the sensor project. So I hope the others will be able to do it too, because this 15th lab is actually connected to your 16th lab. So you won't be able to do the 16th lab without your 15th lab. Okay. Anyway, so I guess we can proceed now to the last module. So let's go over to the overview first before the module and then activities. So in here, we'll define what is measurement and its black diagram. And then we'll also describe what are the different parts of a black diagram of the basic measurement theory. Okay, so here are the topics. What is a measurement, a black diagram of the measurement system, and then the different parts of it, like the types of input, sensing element, signal conditioner, display element, and then of course the power supply. Okay, so we only have one module for this last week, week 11 and 12, and then I did found this one. I think this one is also an instructor, also a teacher.
Now,
His name is, I don't know, Sir Jonathan Taylor. I don't really know him personally, but I did found his maybe his discussion from his class. Really did a good job. This module is actually
hello
super
everyone.
complete.
Today I'm
Like compared to my module, I would say that mine is only like 10% of his module. Okay, so I would like you guys to please check his work. Okay, this one.
unavoidable that we have
So he
using our
talks
input
about the
transducer
black
or
diagram
a
also, what is
sensor.
signal conditioning,
Now, a
what are
sensor,
the sources of noises. Like he also includes errors in measurements, which in my module doesn't have this uh you know uh topics. So probably I will add this one for the next one, but for now it's just that I've used the old module, okay, because that's what I have until now. Just that I just found this one recently, but this one was discussed way back 2020. Okay. Anyway, so just check this one out
as you
later
can
on.
see from
Okay.
here, we have
All right. So where are we now? And then the last one is the reading materials. Just check this one out also. This talks about the measurement from past, present, and future, and then the part is measurement, instrumentation, and then sensors. Okay, by Barry Jones. Okay, so are you guys ready now to have a short discussion regarding with the basic measurement theory? Hello, are you guys ready now? Okay, so that is why it's called basic, since this will only talk about the basics. Unlike this one, I think he talks about like everything about measurement theory. Okay, anyway, so let's see what's on my module. Okay, so of course we have to discuss what is this measurement. Well, without reading the description, I'm pretty sure that you guys already know what is the meaning of measurement. So measurement is the act of determining. Okay, could be a size, a length, a weight, or a capacity, or other aspect we can measure or we can determine. And also measurement are a number of terms similar to measure, of course, which vary according to the purpose, such as weight, calculate, and then quantify. So they are also part. Well, but in general, measurement can be understood as one action within the term instrumentation. Okay, like you have to use an instrument before you can measure something. Okay, so even our hands, maybe our senses. Okay, that's also part of an instrument, or you could say that it's also an instrument. Okay, not just a tool or equipment or anything that is physical. Okay. Oh, the basic concept of measurement involves comparing an unknown value of physical quantity. So take note, it could be a physical quantity, or it could be also that, not a physical quantity. It's just that I just want to emphasize that uh, it could be a physical or a non-physical quantity. Okay, so with a value which is already known to us. Okay, and then the main objective is to obtain the correct value of the measured physical quantity, and then the measurement system facilitates this comparison. Of course, you have to, before checking, I mean, before measuring, okay, you have to know what you're comparing, and then you have to assess what you're comparing, for you to able to, measure, determine what it really is. Okay, are you measuring a water, measuring a size, measuring a length, and so on and so forth. And of course, you have to compare that one, with an actual output. So for example, you're measuring water. So what are you trying to measure? The weight of the water, uh the quantity of water. Is it correct quantity, or how much water is in there, something like that, and then and so on and so forth. Okay, so it must have a physical output. Okay, like for example, you were able to determine that this one is actually like 10 meters, 5 kilograms, and so on and so forth. So you're seeing an actual output. Okay, anyway, so yeah, those are the descriptions or concepts of a measurement. Let's now move on to the block diagram of a measurement system. So we always have this one. So we have this input, what we're in, this is what we're trying to measure. Okay, and then we have the sensing element to sense what is that, or what is that input that we are trying to check or we are trying to determine. Okay, so is it gas, is it a liquid, is it a physical thing, a solid thing, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then we have the signal conditioner to convert or transpose that one into a something else that we can read into a, of course it could be a number, could be a, well, most of the measurements comes out with a number. Okay, so kilograms, weights, lengths, all of them are, will be displayed as a number. Well, some of them might be displayed into a different ways, but most of them are like numbers. Okay, and of course you have to power up those sensing element by power supply, the signal conditioner by a power supply, and a display element by a power supply. And then from here we can already see what is the expected output. Okay, so let's proceed with the first one. What is this input? The first part of this block diagram. So of course, you guys know what an input is. So it is a parameter or quantity under observation which is required to be measured. So it could be a temperature, it could be a pressure, it could be a force, it could be a flow, it could be humidity, or any other physical quantity that you can think of. Okay. And next one is sensing elements. So sensing element senses or detects, of course, from the word itself, from its term itself. So detects a physical parameter or input under observation and converts it into a suitable, usable electrical form. Okay, so it's to say from analog into a digital form. Like for example, we have this RTV or resistance temperature detector. So from temperature into a certain number. Okay, so it's to say that it can measure the temperature. We also have this piezoelectric sensor, say from pressure into, again, a certain number. Okay, pressure number. And then we also have this capacitive hygrometer for humidity, and then etc. So again, you're measuring the capacitive hygrometer for humidity, and then we'll give you a number, okay, or an output that you are expecting. Okay, and then we also have the signal conditioner. So signal conditioner converts the output of the sensing element into a form which is suitable to drive the display element. Okay, this form could be, well, again, as I mentioned a while ago, as always, this form is in the form of a number, or it could be, I don't know, it could be a text, or it could be a physical thing also. So, but mostly again, it's a text or a number. Okay. So this one performs amplification, frequency response matching, could be filtering, could be signal isolation, linearization of output, and then so on and so forth. So for, we have an example here like AC/DC bridges or operational amplifiers or low, high, or band pass stop filters, etc. Okay. So again, this can be measured with the use of LTSpice. So I'm pretty sure that it will always give you, let's say, a signal output or a number that if you're going to pinpoint on that, for example, that output, that signal output. Okay. And then second to last is display element. So display element is just a screen, or it could be an analog also, like I don't know what's an example of analog, like maybe a the old measuring or weighing scale. So they're using this like I don't know what you call that one. Weighing, old weighing scale. This one. Okay, so there is no digital output in here, but they're using this physical thing. Okay, so it you can also have this one as your display. Okay, but of course, right now, all of our display elements will be an LCD or a screen, which will show as could be a signal, a number, or a text. Okay. Our input physical parameter and observation as output. So for example, we have the LD spice, the one that you're using. So always give you an output of a signal or a number. Okay. We also have the pointer scale indicator. We also have the oscilloscope, which is the most common thing to measure signals and results or outputs. Okay. And we also have digital storage oscilloscope or DSO, and then of course the LCD or any kind of display that you can think of. Okay. And then the last one is of course a power supply. So this is just a as it is a power supply, to give excitation or to give power or to power up those those parts of the black diagram. The sensing element, this signal conditioner, and then this display element. And yeah, that's it for the basic measurement theory. So we can say that this is the general idea of the basic measurement theory. So I didn't include the errors, the noise, and other parts of the basic measurement theory anymore. Okay, since I just want you guys to learn the basics of it. Okay, so were you guys able to follow the module 5?
Yes, sir.
Any questions so far?
None naman po, sir.
None, sir.
Okay, so if none, then let me be the one to ask you guys with this given the volatile case study number 5. So for your 16th lab, I would like you guys to create a block diagram of the measurement system of your AltiSpice 15th lab. Again, you have to have your 15th lab first before you can do this 16th lab. Okay. So submit it here. You can use any tool or to design your block diagram. So I just want a screenshot, a picture. So submit it as a PNG or a JPEG or any form of a picture. Okay. So in your case, so since it's a sensor, okay, all you need to do is come up with a complete block diagram wherein we have this sensor of yours. For example, if it's a temperature sensor, so it will be converted into of course, a number. So from temperature will be what is that thing that can convert the temperature into a certain output, okay, to a display, or it can display an output. Okay, so if it's about pressure, then I would like you guys to find a signal conditioner that can measure or can detect the output of that pressure. Okay, so depending on your sensing element. So yeah, all you need to do is just put here what is the input that can sense by your sensor project. Just put it right here. and then just find a signal conditioner that will be able to convert it one into a certain number or certain output, and then will be displayed right here on the display element. And then of course this is now your output. Okay, so for the power supply, just leave it as it is. Just put here power supply. So are we clear for your 16th lab?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Now for the last activity, so in module 5, we have learned the different parts of a block diagram of basic measurement tree. So in your own opinion, what do you think is the importance of having this basic measurement tree? Okay, so just reflect it to your, to your life right now. But what do you think is the benefit? Okay, what are the benefits of it in your study right now? Okay, so is it helpful? Did this or were this able to help you with your with your journey right now, with your career right now? Okay, just share your opinion regarding what's going. And yeah, the due dates will be on April 8th. So you guys have like 3 weeks. I don't know if it's exactly 3 weeks. Yeah, exactly 3 weeks from now. Okay, and this is already the last module. And then of course next meeting, I don't know. I'm not really sure if we don't have class on this coming March 25. But if we don't have class on this coming March 25, then we'll just meet on April 1. Okay. Before your final exam. So yeah, that's already it for this signals and sensors, fundamentals of signals and sensors. So one last thing again, any question before we end our meeting? This is already our official discussion meeting, and then our next meeting will be probably the last one already, just to give you some well, you guys already know the coverage of your final exam. We'll start with week 5 because I've mentioned that this isn't part of your midterm exam. So the coverage of your final exam will be week 5 to week 12. So it composed of 3 modules. Okay. And your final exam will be on April 8th at exactly 7:30. So if you haven't finished, probably some laboratories, just let me know. You still have like 3 weeks from now if you want to submit, even though it's already late, so it's okay. Okay, just submit. Okay, just still you still have the chance to do it. It's better to have a late activity than nothing. Okay, so just message me if you want to submit the missed activity from midterms. Yeah, it's okay. If for example you missed this first to third lab, so okay, I will still accept your laboratory, your submission. So are we clear with that one?
Yes, sir. Clear naman po.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I guess that's it. So thank you guys for coming. I again really appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are my inspiration on why we're having this discussion right now. So yeah, goodbye and a blessed day to all of you. So as always, keep safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you too. You guys may now go.